Hello travel fans, what if I told you there's a place where you can walk on mirrors, ride cable cars above the world's highest capital city, and explore ancient ruins at the birthplace of the Inca civilization? This is Bolivia, South America's best-kept secret. Welcome to Bolivia, where the Andes Mountains meet the Amazon rainforest, where ancient cultures collide with modern-day marvels. We're about to embark on a journey through salt flats that stretch further than your Instagram feed can handle, up to cities perched higher than your wildest imagination. Hit that subscribe button and let's go. Alright guys, pinch me because I think I'm tripping. This place is unreal. We're in Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt flat on Earth. It's a vast, otherworldly landscape that defies description. It's like 4,000 square miles of salt, blindingly white, stretching as far as the eye can see. The sheer scale of it is mind-boggling. Imagine stepping out of your car onto what looks like another planet, crunchy salt crystals under your feet. It's a surreal experience. This is what it feels like to be on the edge of the world. The horizon seems endless, and the silence is almost deafening. During the rainy season, a thin layer of water covers the salt flats, transforming this entire place into a giant mirror. It's like nature's own magic trick. We're talking reflections so clear, so perfect, it's like stepping into another dimension. The sky and the ground become one. The sky above, the clouds below, and you, caught in between. It's mind-blowing. You feel like you're floating in a dream. And if you're lucky enough to be here on a clear night, get ready for a celestial show like no other. The stars are so bright it's like they're within reach. With no light pollution for miles, the stars come out to play, reflecting off the water. It's a stargazer's paradise. You can't come to Salar de Uyuni and not experience the salt hotels. These unique accommodations are a must-see. These things are built entirely of, you guessed it, salt. It's like staying in a giant salt sculpture. The walls, the floors, even the furniture. It's an experience unlike any other. Pro tip, if you want to witness the mirror effect, the best time to visit is during the rainy season, which runs from December to April. Plan your trip accordingly. But honestly, no matter when you come, this place will blow your mind. Every season offers something unique and breathtaking. Pack your sunglasses. Seriously, the glare out here is no joke. You'll need them to fully enjoy this dazzling wonderland. Welcome to La Paz, the highest capital city in the world, perched high up in the Andes Mountains, at an altitude of roughly 3,650 meters, 11,975 feet above sea level. This place is a trip, literally and figuratively. The air is thin, the streets are steep, and the energy is electric. The city buzzes with life, from the bustling market to the vibrant street art. Right now, I'm riding Mi Teleférico, La Paz's awesome cable car system. It's not just a mode of transportation, it's an experience in itself. Imagine gliding over the city, suspended in midair. Soaring above the city, you get these insane panoramic views of the sprawling cityscape, the colorful houses clinging to the hillside, each one telling a story of its own, and the snow-capped Andes looming in the distance, a constant reminder of nature's grandeur. It's a sight you won't forget. The blend of urban life and natural beauty is simply mesmerizing. We gotta talk about the Witch's Market. This place is straight out of a movie. It's a labyrinth of narrow alleys packed with stalls selling all sorts of traditional remedies, herbs, potions, and amulets. You'll find dried llama fetuses, yeah, you heard that right, lucky charms, and everything in between. Just remember guys, be respectful when you're here. This isn't a sideshow, it's a place of cultural significance. The market is deeply rooted in the traditions and beliefs of the local people. Always ask permission before taking photos of the vendors and their wares. One thing you'll notice in La Paz is the cholitas. These are indigenous Aymara women, easily recognizable by their traditional dress, the bowler hats, the colorful shawls, the layers upon layers of skirts. Their presence is a vibrant thread in the cultural fabric of the city. La Paz is a city that will challenge you, surprise you, and leave you wanting more. Every corner holds a new adventure, every street a new story. It's a place where the past and present coexist, creating a unique and unforgettable experience. Okay guys, we're at Lake Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world. And it's not just high, it's massive, like seriously huge. We're talking 12,500 feet above sea level, surrounded by the Andes Mountains. Right now, we're on the Island of the Sun, a place steeped in Inca legend. The Inca believed this is where the sun god Inti created the world. The island is dotted with ancient ruins, remnants of a time gone by. You can hike to the top of the island where you'll find a sacred rock, said to be the exact spot where Inti emerged from the earth. Whether you believe the legends or not, the energy here is undeniable. No trip to Lake Titicaca would be complete without a visit to the Uros Islands. These floating islands are made entirely of reeds. Yeah, you heard that right, reeds. The Uros people have been living this way for centuries. Lake Titicaca is more than just a lake. It's a living, breathing testament to the power of nature and the enduring spirit of the people who have called this place home for centuries. Bolivia Essential Travel Tips. All right, before you pack your bags and jump on a plane to Bolivia, let's talk practicalities. There are a few things you should know to make your trip smoother and more enjoyable. This is South America, people, so things are a little different than what you might be used to. First things first, altitude. It's a major factor to consider. Bolivia is high, like really high. The altitude can catch you off guard if you're not prepared. La Paz sits at a dizzying 12,000 feet above sea level. And trust me, you're gonna feel it. The air is thinner, and it can be a challenge to adjust. So take it easy your first few days, drink plenty of water, and maybe lay off the strenuous activities until you've acclimatized. It's important to listen to your body. Next up, when to go. Timing your visit can make a big difference in your experience. The best time to visit Bolivia is during the dry season, which runs from May to October. The weather is generally sunny and dry, perfect for exploring all the incredible sights this country has to offer. You'll have clear skies and comfortable temperatures. But if you're specifically coming to see the salt flats transform into a giant mirror, then you'll want to come during the rainy season, which runs from December to April. It's a magical sight. Within cities, the best way to get around is by radio taxi. They're reliable and safe. And make sure you're using official taxis. Look for the phone number on the roof, just to be safe. It's a small detail that can make a big difference. Between cities, you can take buses, which are a super affordable and convenient option. They connect most major destinations. One last tip: learn a few basic Spanish phrases. It will help you navigate and interact with locals. Knowing a little bit of the local language will go a long way in terms of connecting with the locals and having a more authentic experience. It shows respect and can open doors to unique experiences. Bolivia, beyond the tourist trail. Okay, so you've seen the salt flats, you've explored La Paz, you've been awestruck by Lake Titicaca. But here's the thing about Bolivia, guys. There's so much more to discover beyond the typical tourist trail. Let's talk about Torotoro National Park, Bolivia's own Jurassic Park. This place is a hiker's paradise with towering canyons, deep caves, and dinosaur footprints. Yes, dinosaur footprints. Imagine trekking through lush valleys, discovering hidden waterfalls, and stumbling upon evidence of these prehistoric giants. It's like stepping back in time. Next up, we're heading to Sucre, the White City. This colonial gem is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. The architecture is stunning. All whitewashed buildings, red-tiled roofs, and charming courtyards. It's the perfect place to just wander the streets, soak up the atmosphere, and maybe enjoy a cup of coffee in one of the many plazas. And for those of you who thought the Amazon was just in Brazil, think again. Bolivia is home to a huge swath of the Amazon rainforest, and let me tell you, it's incredible. Head to Bach, the gateway to the Bolivian Amazon, and get ready for an adventure. We're talking wildlife encounters like you've never seen before. Pink river dolphins, caimans, monkeys, macaws, the list goes on. Bolivia, travel responsibly. All right, guys, we've explored some incredible places in Bolivia, but before we wrap things up, we need to talk about something super important: responsible travel. Because the truth is, the choices we make as travelers have a real impact on the places we visit and the people who call them home. First and foremost, support local. Whenever possible, buy your souvenirs, handicrafts, and meals from local vendors and businesses. This helps to ensure that your money is going directly back into the local economy. Next up, respect local customs. Bolivia is a country with a rich cultural heritage, so it's important to be mindful of local customs and traditions. Dress modestly, especially when visiting religious sites, and always ask permission before taking photos of people. And speaking of photos, guys, let's talk about the art of the respectful selfie. I get it. You want to capture those epic travel moments? But always ask permission before taking someone's photo. Remember, these are real people, not just photo props. Now let's talk about the environment. Bolivia is home to some of the most incredible natural wonders on Earth, so it's our responsibility to protect them. Avoid single-use plastics, pack out what you pack in, and choose eco-friendly tour operators whenever possible. Bolivia, man. This place has gotten under my skin. From the salt flats to the Andes Mountains to the Amazon rainforest, this country is a sensory overload in the best possible way. If you're looking for adventure, if you're tired of the same old tourist traps, if you want to experience something truly unique and unforgettable, Bolivia needs to be your next destination. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell to join me on more adventures around the world. And drop a comment below if you've been to Bolivia or if it's on your bucket list. Thanks for watching and subscribe to Travel Fans for You.